First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as
what the fuck? What are the chances?
As it'll be the Chicago Bears and themselves. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry for the DeAndre Swift. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Throwing is Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down.
Here we go, tip in. Pass the ball.
They'll go. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So they get the flag for pass interference. Big call there on 4th down.
But it's the right call, and as much as I want to see them play through incidental contact, he's definitely there too early.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. To throw, it's Williams. The RPO will keep it himself. And he's going to lose a yard or two.
Dude, can't fucking get outside.
Montez Sweat. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Looking to throw is Williams. This will be caught.
What the fuck are you doing?
They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
Montez Sweat with a tackle. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Preston Loveland. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards.
46-yard line.
To the air, Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 46 yards. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Play action. Now Williams. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it will be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Williams. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Pass caught right side by Loveland. Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland, 73 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams.
Oh, Caleb sucks all fucking day, dude. You can't hit shit.
Seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach.
Trash.
I guarantee he's been selling this one.
Fucking Bears.
We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about. Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
Jesus fuck.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, 31 yards. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He'll get this off to Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Bears' 36-yard line.
2nd and 1. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught. The tight end leveling with it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
That's another Bears first down. First down and goal to go.
Back to throw. Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
We got Hornets! 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 Hornets!
Looking to throw. Williams.
I'm a joke.
Wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
Here's Williams. Gonna throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And they will score.
Unfucking real. I'll never beat the Bears ever again.
Trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position.
Fucking bitch. Unfucking real. Unbelievable. Like, why wouldn't it just save? So stupid.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Set.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And past the 40, he's out of bounds. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3.
He's going to press me.
Throwing is Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And partner, you know I'm a veteran, right?
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 22.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Alert, 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 alert. Run, run,
To throw, Mayfield. He completes it to Evans.
What the fuck was that? A pivot route?
6, and it'll be second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
180!
Throwing, Mayfield.
When am I gonna learn? I'm gonna learn to fucking guard the middle of the field with this fucking linebacker. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna come out with a fucking D end and pick them off. Fuck me, man. Not gonna pick up play.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Pistol. Set! 180! Real.
Mayfield down.
Are you serious?
The middle into traffic, and that's complete. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
180! Regular. Hey, alert 33. Kings!
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. This is caught. Touchdown. Cade Otton. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the
What the fuck was that?
away now for tying this ball game.
Come on, what's the heavy move? I want to see the route, man. Audible out of believable. What the fuck was that?
He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he is
Hold the block.
at the line of scrimmage.
Man.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be
56.
lucky
I'm
than
Stevie,
great.
bro.
Because I think on
Yeah,
that one, he was
bitch.
trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. 25 yards that defense looking to change the play.
First down.
Easy, 63, 63.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Fucking ran out of bounds. Like, what?
This is 2nd and 8.
Good, shot. No touch.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And an Eagle first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
63. No touch.
Up the middle with Barkley. Fighting through. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Good, shot. No touch.
A first down carry for Barkley. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
No touch.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Good, shot. No touch.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
It,
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by
kidding.
Winfield Jr. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TV. Excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's
Pathetic.
lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
14. Eagles 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Eagles.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Elliott on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. To kick off for Philadelphia.
Four seconds, all that remain here this 1st half as the kick gets away. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
47-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
180! Kings! Real. Pistol.
Here's Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Gallup.
I fucking hate this team's offense.
But not before he takes it inside the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Alert! 20! Watch out!
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5.
Point it right. Hey, alert! What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. Look at the problem. It was gathered complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
What? Run. Stop!
Now Mayfield. Throwing over the middle,
Madden?
and it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
What's that?
Now will give Irving running right. He will push his way down to about the 14. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd
Alert!
and 7.
Up! Regular. Hey, alert 33. Real. Regular. Up, Nelson. Hey, alert. What's that?
Once again, it's Irving. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
What the fuck is that?
A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
And here on 3rd down, your number 1 goal, don't be a hero, just get the 1st down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him, and he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Eagles 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Great, set. Anyone else? No, set.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Now back to throw. That one complete out to Dotson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Eagles.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
From the 17, Hurts. Down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Point it right, point it right. Up, 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. That's right.
Mayfield looks to throw.
Come on!
Escapes the defender.
It's fucking unbelievable.
But not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line.
Where are my players at, dude?
Now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Running the toss to Irving. This is now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he's into the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
No touchdown. 63. On anyone else? No touchdown.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Here's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles 1st down as he'll get this up past the 40.
That's good. For Eagles.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
A handoff to Barkley. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often.
Should have called timeout.
Line,
Waste too much time.
Because sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Great. 180. Tiger Hornet.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. He's back to throw. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory.
Don't know what his future is going to hold when it comes to contract and all that. That's a conversation for another day. The turnovers have just been egregious. They were the start of the season when they went on the road versus Indianapolis, and then they just have continued to show themselves. And they're not getting fixed, even though Miami had started to play good football to us in the last. You can now play the funniest people we know have depression.
halfway between Boston and Providence. It's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And off we go from Foxborough. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
First play, and May goes to the air. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's the gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. A gain of 16 yards. First down, New England.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now, May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that ball.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henderson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
On second down, it's May. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1 yard on the play.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and goal, it's Henderson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson, touchdown New England. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
7-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. There's a short one caught by
What
Andrews.
is fucking wrong with my
To
tackle?
the 43-yard line.
16 yards.
Like,
16
fucking
yards on the game, and a
figure it
first
out.
down.
A gain of 6
Shit's embarrassing.
First down, Baltimore.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry.
Fucking aim at the guy and tackle.
Good defense, held to no gain.
It's cool.
Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with a second down and 10. Jackson gonna keep it himself.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here is the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
On third down, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down, Ravens.
On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll look for a short gain to the 25. Harold Landry there on the tackle.
At the 25-yard line. A gain of 2.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Hey, middle.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this ball
Catch the ball.
on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
Really good.
Jackson's pass.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder to their position.
Waiting room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Travis Jones there to bring him down. May to throw on second down. I had defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third
Yeah,
down.
run that fucking shit again.
To throw now, May. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, Bryce Berringer out to punt for New England. Lejante Wester deep for Baltimore. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And his offense is going to be all set up.
Insane Spillane.
And a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Made out on 1st and 10. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
2nd and 5. They run straight ahead with Henderson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The tackle made back at the 40.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he will score.
Dig. Dig a little deeper.
It's just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the 1st down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
To kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, middle.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Again at 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
They'll take over.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys,
I mean, you know, we get into issues, and I would see, you know, he would. The whole process for me, I can just speak for myself. It did make me. What's up? Seconds.
I'm Matt Ryan. It's time, Robbie.
here's what ketamine does to your brain. Millions of people take antidepressants.
So last time we talked, didn't you say you wanted to kill me? Yeah, well, the new year, fake boy. So last time we...
In 1996. Me?
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New England Patriots. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And we are underway in Foxborough. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air right away is May. For a right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A very solid gain of 27.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Short pass caught by Henry. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up the first down.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Here's May. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Titans nothing.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
28-yard line.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And down he goes.
Oh, my guys are changing here.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Titans
first down, and it's Pollard again. To the 43,
Take that shit out.
taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. 3rd and 4.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Ward. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. Down the right sideline.
What defense did I just run?
Chimray Deacon, 53 yards. And the Titans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
Now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Keyshawn Butte, 64 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing.
Just so dumb. I'm so dumb. Why do I react so late to it? Fucking out route was there. Scared bitch.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build on the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. To throw, here's Ward. Short throw taken in by a Conklin. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Bronco quick, Bronco quick. Hot 70, hot 70.
Going for it, here's Ward. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriots
That is too
has a
easy.
touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Well, that'll be incomplete. And he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing now, Ward. He's got the open man. It's Eilmanner. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Titans.
Call me the blitz. Call me the
73 yards. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Patriots 20, Titans 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. High-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
To throw, it's May.
Good stuff.
He's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Ward. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
18. 18, Rattler. 18.
Throwing is Ward. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, probably guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh my God.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
You're not going to jump to that, dude?
Inside the 20, here's
Unbelievable.
1st and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the
Ward.
18-yard line.
Give me that shit.
At the goal line. It's Monte Mapu. And the Patriots are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass,
What up, bro?
Yo. Into space, able to get some good blocks downfield, and allow the play to be successful.
Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Throwing here is May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun again to Henderson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts,
It's a gain of 12.
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
14 yards.
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. And he spots Henderson open left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. May going to try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10. At their own
looking to put a drive together. From the gun, Ward. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Open man down the field. That's Eiermanner. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Now Ward. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
What the fuck is going on with my tackling? God damn it. So bad.
30 yards. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Slide for PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Joey slide out and kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Fucking grounded.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Titan football. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Moore.
What the fuck, man?
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Sack. Fucking sack him.
Has him at the 45 already.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Titans.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now they'll change things up.
That's another Titans.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
A gain of 15.
Off play action, Ward.
First down.
Oh, he's got him out wide open, complete. Touchdown, Titans.
This is so bad.
Chimray DK.
Leads to the Titans.
Touchdowns here so far.
Because I keep fucking intentional grounding. God damn it.
Fly is up and good. And we are all tied at 28.
Joey Slide to kick
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Oh, fumbles.
Imagine. Get this to about the 23.
at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second.
This is pathetic.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
What the fuck?
So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. They're going to throw. May. They'll swing this out to Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for it with Henderson.
See ya, bitch.
Now he's into the clear again. He may go. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson, 69 yards. And the Patriots, on the final play of the third quarter, have taken the lead.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Back now in Foxborough, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Well, now how about this return?
Oh my god.
Still going past the 30.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
One of the most exciting plays in football. A kickoff return for a
Unreal.
touchdown. And in all the excitement, let's not lose sight of the fact that now the pressure shifts to that snapper, holder, and kicker. This extra point is really important.
Oh, fucking kick return. Fucking pussy bitch.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. A big play here. 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
To the air, May.
Oh my gosh. Are you fucking serious? Come on.
Getting down to the good stuff. All time with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Is this dumb?
Here
This
we
might be
go.
dumb.
This is 4th down. They'll try and throw forward May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down.
Unfucking believable.
Football back, and they've got it in great field position. Out of the gun, Ward. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Christian Barmore breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. The time not an issue just yet, but we'll be watching the clock for sure. Here's 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he got him. Wow, where's my team? What the fuck?
Here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well.
17 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Here's Ward. That's caught left side by Heilmanner. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Man.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
1st and goal,
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles.
They'll run with Pollard. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
42. Patriots 35. Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he swung out wide here for Henderson. I don't know that those medium 5-yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break the tackle and turn into a big gain.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
That quick throw there is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in a huddle, so they're ready and the tackle happens in bounds.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
7-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll look to throw. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts,
9 yards.
as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 20.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
May going to try to throw for it. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
19 right. Go. Steady.
Back to throw.
Yes.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Henderson, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Cedric Gray. No gain on the play. 2nd.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of them.
Well, we finished strong, at least. We started terribly. But 2-2. Cheers.